Well, hello there. Hoping this is picking up my voice. Looks like it is. It's been very, very slow on the old meters. That was saying. Hello there. Slightly doing something slightly different. I have two new pieces of kit with me right now. Got myself an Elgato Stream Deck. That's a new thing for me, so I'm still trying to get my head around that. Hoping this is gonna work, and knowing me, I've forgotten to do something, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Hoping that this doesn't. Bear with me, I'm just setting up a few things that I didn't think about setting up. So I'll be right back as I set something else up. Yes, I don't think I need to do that. So, theory, we should now be able to resume the game. As you can hear, my voice is a lot better. Hopefully it's going to stay a lot better. I'm not going to guarantee a damn thing. Let's just hope we can get the 4 hours playing this game, which I actually love and enjoy. I don't know where we're going. Oh god, assets. Last one, Astral Spike. I don't remember this, but let's go through it.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Bear with me as I go through certain settings. I've now got a Astro Mix Pro and going through things, trying to figure things out. So it's a lot to take in, and I've only just gotten the thing working, so this is new to me, new to everything I do. So I am going to have to try and figure out what needs to be done. Yeah, so not hearing that, that's good. Okay, I don't remember where we were now. We've come through here. Yeah, I've already watched that. This will be the astral fugue, if I remember rightly. There's no way to defeat this thing. I think we have to run past it, but I have to lead it somewhere. Anytime soon. Oh, well, that's not good. Because I have to get away from it, if I remember rightly. Apparently that main console should... That thing hurts, if I remember rightly. Come on. Okay, did it follow me or did it go back into the room? Come on, you run me, come on. Come on. Right, is it still...
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
I'm guessing I got it. So now what the hell am I doing? If that thing's now contained back there, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so what, did I have to come here just to... That is not what I wanted to be doing. Just do that. So, to say I am confused is an understatement. I need to get to parapsychology and... Did I go the wrong way? Or was there a reason I came down here? Yeah, because I had to clear that, didn't I? Wow, there's one hell of a red blink in the eye, isn't it? Oh yeah, I've got to clamber up here, and then I have to clear something. I'll figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Right, that's been sealed, can't get through there. I know that for a fact. Oh, just a heads up, I have made a decision of my streaming schedules and my video uploads. It's something I want to do and it's the way I want to go on from now on. Mondays will be RPG day, as in Mass Effect trilogy, which I'm currently playing through. Then once I get to the end of that, it'll be another RP game that I want to play. Then Wednesdays. Tuesdays are completely off the list unless I can't stream on a Monday. I might actually keep it just the Mondays for RP games. If I don't get to stream on Monday, then tough. Tuesdays are off. Wednesdays are my Souls combat games like this. Control, a narrative, Dark Souls, maybe God of War, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, but I want to have that on a rotation so that I'm not always playing Dark Souls each and every week. That's the way I'm going to do this. So this week is Control. Next week it would be, if I was streaming on Wednesday, which I know I'm going to be at work, so next week would have been Dark Souls again. So every 2 weeks, every second week will be Dark Souls. I'll try and get a little bit further on in that. Then Fridays will be tactical simulation, like Wasteland 3, the XCOM 2 series. Those two will be running in tandem, maybe Phoenix Point. Those three will work in tandem maybe once every 3 weeks. That's the way I want that one to go. And if I'm working that evening, then we miss a week and then we rotate to the week after that I'm not working. Saturdays will always be Space Engineers unless I'm working, which for the next 2 weeks I am working on a Saturday, so it's going to be put back to Sunday. The Space Engineers will be a series that will not be dropped for any other day. If it's not on Saturday, it will be on Sunday. No ifs, no buts. So that's the way I want to go forward right now. This is my schedule. Skyrim has started returning. That's going to be at least 2 uploads a week. I'm not going to go any further than that because that's damn well time consuming to build up and make the actual episode itself, so you're going to have to live with that one. So what I'm trying to figure out is how the wow, that is seriously red, but I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Because apparently there's a person? I can't tell you what it is or why that person's even in there. The Astral Exhibition. Is there another way through? So I know right. Thing is, to get to the elevator I need to clear a zone. It feels like there's only one way through. Oh. That's that one. Now we had to block off that enemy, we couldn't let it through. Oh.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Hi?
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Now, was that Jessie speaking, or was that the entity in her? Okay, yep. Here we go. So that ow. Where'd that rocket come from? Right there. Come on. Okay. I hear weapons fire, but I don't see him. Gotcha. Can't be alone. Did I kill him? Apparently I did. Have that back. And you can chew on that. Okay. His life is in your hands. We need to cleanse this control point. I love this bit.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
What the hell is that? If it's too loud, please tell me. Pardon me. Who needs jumping? I mean, is there anything to read? The hell is that? Yeah, so we're still at part of that there. Range. Or assets that I need for upgrades and stuff. Ah, huh. Something I couldn't read. Oh, apparently I got two unread. Okay, so his cluster. His clusters are unique in that they are alpha. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. My game just crashed. I think my game just crashed. On the plus side, it did not take my stream with me. I wonder why it's crashing like that. Please tell me I don't have... No, it would have saved it when I'd done the control point. I don't understand why that's doing that. There's got to be something in here. Is it SSAO that keeps doing it? I'll turn that off. You can see I've got a lot of stuff on medium and lows. Let's see what that does. I mean, if I turn it on, take off SSAO and see what happens there. I mean, it just seems to crash all the time, but at least it didn't take the stream with it. Oh, I see. It's part of a display. Okay, so remember I got that. Nope. Go back to the one you were about to read, which was down here. Wait a minute. What? Unread 2, his cluster, that's what I was reading before I crashed. Weird. It's always when I'm just sat here reading something. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of his resonance without the need of a host. His clusters are dense, spherical compressions of his resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of his entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing his host with fusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to file redacted for full report. Okay. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in the chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face. which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check with the volunteers come to activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. So they blind them by putting a hood over their head, and then they put them in this thing right here. Huh. And they sit in that chair. And so they go into the astral plane. You can actually see it on the TV right there. But there was, I think, at least 2 more pieces of information that was up here. There was one all the way over the far side here, and one back in the other room we just cleared. That I did see, so... Precognitive powers. Nadine sent this to research for analysis regarding my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given the solution to a staffing problem I've been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I've now drawn the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertrand. I get the feeling somebody thinks they're all knowing. I mean, if I can go at least 4 hours with this game not actually crashing anymore after turning SSAO off, I will be just peachy and happy. New mission. Captive audience? Where is that? Well, we haven't been there yet, so that could be the next one. Okay. That is absolute gibberish to me. I don't understand any of that. Groupthink. Okay, I got 2. Didn't know I had 2, but hey. Go with Astronauts information. Astronaut program. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box C-case file OOP-18 for details in the Hypnosis Lab. Just gonna check some. Yep, we're good. The Hypnosis Lab. A section of the Parapsychology Division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. I think redacted means the chairs we saw back over there. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane very widely between astronauts could be recorded No, it wouldn't be recorded because they have that unlocked. Time spent within the astral plane vary wildly between astral worlds. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Okay. And groupthink. Utilization of paranatural elements, rethinking groupthink. Okay. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Ash's original conformity experiments using the telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviours by engaging in redacted. That is a long sector. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionise decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Okay. Could mean memory, but can't be sure. Bit of that. Guess that way I know we are fine. Parapsychology elevator, right, so we have now got the elevator. Oh, that's a bit of a... But, before we go down there... Central research is that way. What do we have to do? I mean... Research sector to create more HRAs. Hypnosis Lab. Wait a second. Oh. Sure on that. Now that one. Have that back. All right. Ow. Whoop, that's not good. Come on, none of you guys all dead by now? Okay. Well, that went a little bit better than I thought. Where is this camera? Did I go the wrong way? Oh, Hypnosis Lab is down here. Yeah. Extrasensory Lab is open. Oh, hello, I did not see that. Okay, Hypnosis Lab is over this way. We've read everything that's in here. I don't like this.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Yeah, that's what worries me. What am I thinking? Just trying to crouch. Yes. Huh. I'm not going to touch that because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Up. Is there any more of those around here? I guess it's maybe that note on the... Yeah, it's whatever. All these urgent. But this one's standing out to me, and there's a display in the other room. Ooh. I guess. There's... Aha, you can see it actually over the display. Big outlines. Good. Oh. Okay. Hoping these guys do not come alive and try and attack me. Wow, they're just...
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Oh. Interesting. So this guy went in there voluntarily. Wow, these guys are just... Seas. This way, across here. Okay, right. These. That was me learning. I was not expecting that. A shield. That. Change its side. Crouch. I'm not sure. Seas. Have I even got that unlocked? Yeah, that would have to reset, wouldn't it? Aha! Now I understand. I understand now. Oops. Oops. Oh. Did I did it. That was not what I wanted to do. So I did it. Whoa, what happened to these guys?
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Well, that's not good. So I still can't get through there. Huh. Yes, that was just pure luck. I didn't even actually think I was even going to get that. I think I understood the basics of it, but trying to get through it was difficult enough. Bear with me. Over. I think they just took the photo I wanted. So, where am I going to? I found the Hypnosis Lab. Parapsychology elevator. I'm guessing I'll go back to the other places soon enough. New abilities. 3 ability points. 20% energy. 5% to seize duration. Do I ever really want to use seize though? I mean, it could come in handy in the middle of combat, but it's very, very situational. And trying to do that mid-combat is very, very difficult. Skill strength. I hardly use shields anyway. That's 20% energy. I'm thinking that one. The importance of synergy. Any astral constructs or anything? Oh, construct pierce, can I? Okay. Okay. That's just making it, which I'm not going to do. If I hadn't have died in that other one, I may have actually been able to get through that. do. Oh, it's weird actually. Because I'm using grip pistol, semi-automatic fire. I mean, that's Pierce. I'm kind of liking Pierce right now. What's that? That is level 2. I've got level 1 damage boost. It's level 2 damage boost. Accuracy boost, man. Another accuracy boost at all. New. Shatter. Which I'm kind of liking. I switch between those two very, very quickly. Jitter spread. I want to spread because I use that very, very close range. Health recovery. Boost. Boost. I am not finding any. Is energy recovery. Energy boost, but no energy recovery, which is not good. Ooh. Barely got another one of these.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
The hotline was an object of power, if I remember rightly.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. Case files? Ooh. X-ray light box. OOP 18PE. Then procedure, no unique procedures needed. Apparently there was. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's cognitive mind, maybe? I could be wrong. The seized individual becomes friendly to the user. The effect lasts moments. Once released, the seized die as a result of the psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. Background. A janitor named the janitor. That's not the guy who's inducting us at the beginning, was it? Found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Redacted. Soon the building's occupants were not sure. Seduced by him? I could be wrong. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to redacted the perpetrator and redacted the item. Possibly recover the item. Fatalities numbered in the hundreds, maybe? For operational details, sealed case 26 HQ 452. Huh. Need to go. Aha. This is the way we couldn't go before, so this is where we have to go.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Okay. Alright. Just gonna do that so that I've actually got a point to come back to if I die. Which apparently I did not. Ooh, we're going down to the deck.
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall, especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Yeah.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Thank you. But I'm gonna go into the toilets just in case there's something in the toilet that we need to grab. Lo and behold, rubber duck supplement. Rubber duck AI 52AE. Anniversary edition. Background. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, that sounds so bad, the matter was ignored. Believed to be the result of a child's imagination, till he began to hear the quacking at night. He definitely forgot to duck every time, didn't he? Yes, he did. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. And from then on, he went quackers all the way home. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, legally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. So, Agent, you have quacked for the last time. Moving on.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Yes, thank you. Map research set. We shall take your biological and technological resistance to our own. Resistance is futile. Hang up. Guys, we're up here. Can we? No, we can't, can we? No. Worth a shot. I'm not really seeing anything to read, so let's move on. This person is not doing too well. Ah, such beautiful flowers. $125. That's a big fish. Does it activate? I doubt it, but you never know. These guys look like they've been beaten to smack.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Hi. Just taking my clover with me. Don't know why. Be with you in a minute. This is freaking me out. Oh, horseshoes around it. They must need all the luck they can get. I'm not getting out that way. Wow, now that is an old pencil sharpener if ever I see one. Right, sorry about that. Just decided to go for a wander around.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Yep.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Okay. Can I take one of these weapons with me?
Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there.
I see
miss.
rangers over there. We have to help them.
Oh, what the? Okay, I think I got jumped. See, you try and capture someone in the middle of battle, it's not going to go well. Oh, you up. Okay. What the hell hit me?
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
you eat that, please? Thank you. What do you got? I'm not seeing anyone. There you are. Okay, is that all of them? Okay, let's clear this. Oh. Wrong way. Okay. Okay, that's not going to work. That's me. Okay, so when he starts swirling like that, I... Ow. Run. Run, 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 run. Problem is, they're holding me up. Okay. I was looking for that guy, just couldn't bloody find him. Right, let's set the zone straight. Because if I don't, I'll never get anything done. Okay. So. Oh, something new there. Hiss warped. Hiss warped agent. The Hiss warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution, of maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Refer to file redacted for full report. Okay. So let's go and return to there was well, I can't get through there, that's still I thought I saw a shelter somewhere. I don't know why, but I'm not actually going to go up there yet. Okay. Where am I? Right there. Anything new? The infamous rubber duck. Damn it.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Wait a minute.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Okay, I'm seeing that. They look like pictograms like we saw to unlock that door. How? There's got to be a console around here somewhere. That's 2. Wow. That is 2. What if I put a V-Sync on? I mean, would that help? Because I don't like V-Sync on the best of days. Okay. This is really annoying me every time it does that. I still don't understand why it keeps crashing. I mean, but on the plus side, please tell me it's remembered me picking right that one. Did it AI 5.2 testing, right. If anybody has any ideas on how to stop this from crashing, please tell me.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
That's great. We're going to go back and we're going to have a chat with the... I think that's sheltered. There it is. So in these zones with the focal points, we're actually okay. Yeah, what we got? Threshold Kids proposal. Threshold Kids. Problem. With the recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young child? There are no other children for Redacted to play with baby him, and he is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. They is no, that don't work. And he is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Close, but I don't think that's right. Solution redacted. Will require a slow redacted friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget will be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community centre. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond. Guarantee children will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, kids love puppets. I think that's kids, I could be wrong. Right, so I'm just trying to find out what is there anything with the synchronicity? Apparently not. This is a room in and of itself. Okay. Oh no. It goes on. I think I see a control point down there. Wow. That must be a pain to watch. Synchronicity experiment. Experiment with global synchronicity. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world, inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel of every room but one, that the single different television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to batch its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team. Himself being located in the eastern part of the oldest house? Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Refer to file 1873452 for reports. The old VHS TVs. Gotta love them. The Bureau of Control. We are going to take a quick break. I need to get some liquid ready to drink. I'm with 2 crashes under my belt so far. I'm not happy about that, but at least the stream's still going, which is impressive. So we're going to go on a bit of a break. I'll be back in a minute. Make it 5 minutes. Yay, it's working. I'm still trying to learn and get used to the stream deck, so you're going to have to bear with me as I press buttons and wonder what the hell I'm doing. Oh, where were we? Yeah, that's not freaky at all. This is another way down to Darling's place at all? Ooh. Something definitely got out of there. To Darling, the causal habituation, preference meta, 49.1% to 50.9%. Analysis. Don't know, but I am seeing the Darling, the Martian. That's all to Darling. File these Friday 3 o'clock copy. There's another one there. Review. Huh. There was a code to get into the duck's place. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get in there. Okay, can't get through there. Let's answer that question. We're going to go back and have a chat with the Martian. Hopefully we don't have to fight through anywhere again. Toilets. Switch to shotgun just in case. Oh, that's up in. Okay, nothing there. Good. There's only a male-only toilet there. That's where we came through. Aha! I knew there was something there. There had to be. Because every time we've gone into a shelter so far, there's always been something there. What? You're kidding me. So I cannot go back and talk to Marshall. Great. So which way do we go? There's an elevator over there, the ritual office. I want to see if we can get up into the ritual office at all. Pain elevators. Okay. I have no idea where I am right now, so Carla, I received. Thank you for the file, it was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the Black Rock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered Black Rock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis, you provide. I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughan, Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, that looks over there. Okay. Rituals. Tangible effects of rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, a three-letter word I absolutely detest in real life. Hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing personalized cold rituals? I don't know. The redacted of rituals can vary. Amount? Could be. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the result of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and when located should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Refer to file redacted for full reports. So, is there any basis behind that? What is that? Vacuum chamber? CO4 something system. No. There's a new. Do not use against something. Okay, nothing there. So it's pretty much a small little out section to an office. Nothing there. I swear there's something about that acoustic guitar. We keep seeing a thing for it. It's so weird. So apparently we're going through protective studies. And there's no way through there. There is a code there. If I can find the code, 4 screens, 4 code points. Okay, I'll shoot that. I do not like those. Got bad feeling. That control point? I don't know. Maybe this one. Oh, maybe not. Okay, what the hell is in here? And why Do I get the feeling there is something in here? Because there is. I had a feeling something was in there. Right, that door's locked up, can't get through. Okay. Ah. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we need to get that. So it's that. There we go. What the hell is this? The HRA lab?
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
You? So we're in Darling's lab. Our way in. Changing variables too strong, leaks out. Oh boy. Now why would there be a yellow one just there? Button pad. Dimensions too powerful for our use. Feedback. Oh no, please tell me I don't have to. Black rock prisms. What do we got? Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique quantum structure maybe? The prisms retain frequencies in the range redacted to redacted her, so I can't tell what that could be. With perfect redacted harmonization, not sure what that one could be either. This report analyzes the results of focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto a focusing a light through a harmonized prism onto a redacted. Don't know. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of harmonized resonance. Redacted in the prism will be explored and explained. First file, redacted. There are so many yellow cards just dotted around. Now, why would that be? So this must be the prism they're on about.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Wait a minute. 2. 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. I knew there had to be something about these punch cards, but... Okay, so we're picking up punch cards, that's fine.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Yep. And then we gotta understand the order that they go in. Picking up the punch cards are easy. Putting them in the correct order, that's hard. Where's 4? That's 3. Then we go 5.
Have you checked the upper floor?
No, I didn't realize there was an upper floor. Thanks for telling me. Configurations, can we affect this? Aha! There's 4. How many cards do I have?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. That's normally something I would say. Do we have... No, I can't actually see them, so... Oh. Okay, so... Each display...
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yes, Captain Obvious, I've already figured that out. Okay, so... We'll try and figure this out because this is going to hurt my head as I try and figure things out. So this one's got to be 4 then.
Looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Is she going to continue to talk like that as I try and figure out what goes where? You can only put one card in at a time. So 1, 4. You can say she's just gonna keep 2, 3, 5. So, well, it looks like the umbrella symbol in number 1 slot. Okay, right. Okay, so umbrella.
What do these whiteboards mean?
It means something you don't understand and I do, which is amazing. Left hand side, full cube in 2 and 3. Put that aside. Full cube. 5 is a half left.
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
Excuse that. I did not mean to click that button. That's a new overlay I'm getting ready to use for something else I'm working on for Friday. So don't worry about that. And 4 was up here. And it's 3/4 top. Read that. No. You mean no? What if 2 and 3 need to be That definitely sounded like it did something. I got it all right except for one. Well, that worked.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Yes. I'm glad you understood that.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
Really?
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Whoa. Holy smeg.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
But the plot grows thicker. Ah. Thanks. Yes. Got a new hotline. We got Pixel Power Holder 665. To the other blessing, behold the Rain's Law. They're failing in translating Hyperial concepts. Secret instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Right? And we didn't get a proper look at what he was talking about here.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Wiped out? Well, that's not good. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I've been looking at those pictograms and I've been wondering what the hell they're for. And now we know. They're supposed to be used for terminal displays and everything. Oh. So now where the hell are we going? Search for black rock processing. I mean, the ritual division doorway there is still blocked off, but we've been up there. Guessing we have to go back into the elevator? Addy, that's the name of it. Of the janitor, isn't it? Addy. We're going to have a chat with him, see what he can say, maybe. Then we have to go down to the maintenance level.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Or something that... But this way, apparently. Have I been through here before? Guess I'm going through here. Where'd he go? Blah. Ow! Did it just book it out of there? I swear it just did. I think it ran. Something made it move. There's nothing in here. Or did it just die? Again, really close quarters. Whoa! Yeah, that's a certain death trap. I'm not getting through there. I'm not exactly sure why I'm even coming here for. Okay. Am I supposed to be up here yet? I don't think I am. Oh. Okay, I need the other power supply. Come on, matey. Because I need you. Before I even pull that, I'm going to just have a quick look around here. I don't think I'm meant to be here, but... Ah. Okay. Might as well. Takes 3. Threshold.
we passed a while back.
I heard that. That was a voice. Well, that unlocks doors, doesn't it? Okay. What am I supposed to... So then... No. Thus I have to close both the doors. Oh. I'll go out. The janitor. There's got to be something else. Why would it open up the first room if I can't do anything? Here's that chair. Here's... Wait a second. Radio. Radio's on the right. Ooh, that's opened the third door, okay. Key. That must be for that door. Okay, finally. I really hate that. So I'm guessing to just go down here then. That's the turbine. I'm not actually sure what that accomplished, but weird. Okay. Tennyson report warning. This entrenches on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird crap we have to deal with, This place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. Atlas chamber of black rock processing. Oh, we're back here. I think that's where we were when we used the light switch for the motel. But we'll go over here.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Okay. Damn it, can't get in there. There's a toilet just in case, because you never know what's in there. Atlas theory. The Atlas. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATL03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. And frames of that era were about 5 seconds or something? 10 seconds, I think. I could be wrong. The previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. Atlas is a... That's too big to be being. Of the astral plane. I could say astral plane there, but however the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same material, same redacted material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Refer to file 837-3592. 3592, that number keeps coming up. Network disconnected. We can't get in there, so... Can I fly? I can't remember if I can fly yet. I am hearing weapons fire. We're past this door then. Open now. Damn. Well, this is naturally all-out war against the Hiss. Not these things again. Hey, okay. way. Wait, this above. Those corners. Okay, I'm guessing we're done here. Let's go cleanse it. Not gonna be that simple though. Irish? So these are images from people's treks into the astral plane. I've got 4 ability points. What we got? We got melee, never do. Do like the sound of that, but 50% of the launch damage, I think. Might just be the one I'm going to go for. Oh, apparently you've still got 2 left. Oh, okay. Heals never use. 2. So I'll put that into shield strength, which I never use. At some point I may use it. Okay, time to have a look around. Let's see what things we can read. Ooh, hello. Special Weapons Division, thank you. You good? Seems good. I hope weapons fight. Jeez, the saturation in here is ridiculous. This is bright. Oh, let's go back this way. Lots of bags. Difficult recognition. They seem so antiquated, it's unbelievable. Excuse me just for a second. Nothing. What's that? Do as you're told, don't need mold. Okay, we're back to that again. Irish must be on the other side. If I remember rightly, there was a... What? No, you're not Irish. Excuse me. I can't get through the window. Hang on. Ah, this could be the way. Ah. Oh.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other.
The leaks out
The
to the
actual
motel.
physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
So what he's trying to say is the oldest house is, and the motel are just as old as each other. Huh. Where is this Irish guy? Either I'm being blind or I don't actually see him. I could be looking in the wrong place. But my guess is he's in here.
Glad to see you're still you.
Well, so am I.
Medic, what's the damage?
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
Oh yeah? Well, they're gonna have to be, because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind. Now do what you need to do.
What is that thing?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
You're fine.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in a quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. Oh, she was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Well, it looks like these people have been absolutely battered and bruised down here. Severely. What is that? I saw something. Just there. Marshall, Trench's behaviour. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this hedgerow research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. What? I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device. Especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. M.
Ranger Squad.
We'll listen to that one. Let's get a better view of this. I didn't really get the chance to see it properly.
During CWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with
where did the other symbols
and just like that,
lead? Other dimensions.
House, some 2,000 miles from
Physical
Montana.
location unknown.
And now we're finding
Weird guess there.
the cord in increasing numbers throughout the bureau. Somehow the two places they became in tune to each other.
Light switch cord leaks out.
The actual
Can
physical
be
location
effective.
of the Ocean View is a
Our way
mystery.
in leaks out of the
Stepping beyond its
motel.
walls has so far proven
Manhattan thresholds.
a place of power, like the oldest house.
There's a lot of information there. Anything new here? New. Irish.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Yeah, if it's what I think it is, it doesn't work that way. Blackrock lab and processing this way. Yeah, I'm in for a bit. I thought I had something. Nope. So I'm there, so I'm going this way.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Holy crap, these guys have been absolutely mauled. Can't get through there, okay. What have we got? Swan boat procedures. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Description or altered effect. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. I've seen them before, and I think I've actually sat in one. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of redacted possible connection to OOP-5? Have we met OOP-5? Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Redacted, located on Lake Redacted on Vancouver Island, Canada. After it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Maybe it didn't like to fly. But I can't be sure about that.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Expect combat. Ah. I like the look of that. Because as soon as I go to pick that up, ooh. As soon as I go to pick that up, something's gonna happen. Either before or after. Told you. Whoa! Okay, that did not go as well as I planned it. If I can get out of here, I can. Has to show itself. Okay, this was going to be tricky. There you are. Okay, so you got over there. There you are. Okay, this was actually going to be really, really difficult to take out. You're pretty much in front of me. You're right there.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Okay, what the hell was that? Do we have anything? I think we do. Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the Hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously known to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power? How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use his resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? We've had to file that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The Black Rock Lab.
When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from the threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Okay. I was going to check this out when I heard that was being played. Black Rock. Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of redacted density that nullifies all resonances with a range of redacted to redacted hertz. That's the minimum to maximum hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analysed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. File 5931733 for full. Let's watch that one again.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Who's that on the other side of the camera? Okay, am I jumping through this a little bit too quickly? I mean, I've got no more. I'm just going through the missions. I've only got countermeasures currently, and that's all I got.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
Got a pickup. Oh. That must have just been the key card to get in there. There's nothing else. What's up here? Just more loot. Oh, weapon mod's full. Okay. Do I have accuracy boost at all in tier 2? Apparently not. What we got? We got health recovery. I'm still looking for a health recovery. I just have not found any. Booster. Recovery. I've not found anything better than that. I mean, my weapon mods I am. So if I wow, look at that. A shattered projectile choke. So that runs tier 2? Apparently not. Yeah, only tier 1. Tier 4. Tier 5. Keep one of each, and once I get better, then I start getting rid of them. Got tier 3 of that, so I don't really need those two. That one, don't need that one. Tier 1, I've got tier 3 now. Because I don't really need that. Right, that's spin grouping efficiency. Okay, nothing really there.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
Okay, now I'm getting worried. But you want to stay in an infinitely yes, miss that guy all the time. Okay. You look dead, my friend. I didn't get a chance to shoot him in the head. Because his head exploded. I hear a control point. Behind that locked door, apparently. Whoa, those are some big batteries. And I know they're a battery because I'm pretty sure they're a battery. M&G, caution, low level, and very recyclable. Oh, that's interesting. Now, I'm not going to guarantee what I've done is actually stabilize the whole thing. Behind this door. There's a control point. Yay, another one. Anything I can do? Board countermeasure them. Survival tactics. Go. Kill his charge in the main settlement again here. That's not going to happen. Melee tactics never going to happen. I'm going to abandon that one. Grip maneuvers. Oh, yes. Headshots. Some of those I'm not going to try and do. Stay down. Weapon armor damage, nice. Which way are we going? Where is this? NSC. Redacted sarcophagus container, NSC. The NSC was designed by older Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Redacted's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house it. The coolant pumps keep the container and its Redacted from overheating while the energy is siphoned. Energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a Redacted. Through the use of turbine generated electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Redacted's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. 9230544. Oh, so that's where we came across. Oh, we're up above here, okay. So we came across, there's only one way to go. Which is this way. And of course there's always something back here. Fan supplement. Supplementary materials AI3KE. Sounds familiar. Extract from a formal interdepartment complaint. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region, since foreign investigator Redacted met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm the certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers, Head of the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. And that's just randomly out here, okay. Shelter. Fortification. Or threshold remnant, I should say. Over here. I haven't seen any threshold kids for a while.
Elevator's broken.
Of course.
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
I'm guessing this is why this is here. The explodey ones as well. So these doors are being bolted up, well, glued in place with black lead. Damn. Really? Just run? There was nothing else, just one enemy to take out. Okay. Oh crap. Do not really want to fall all the way to my death, thank you very much. Feeling is really, really close right now. Pipes. Got it. I'm still not fully sure on the entirety of the oldest house, but do I? Nothing. Down here. I swear something's already come down here. That can't be all of them. That seemed way too easy. Okay, maybe it was too easy. I am quickly going to go back to Central Executive, actually. Yeah, but she's still that one. I thought I might actually have another one.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darwin's data in the past month.
Emily!
What's the connection?
Hello, linguistic ability. Analysis of His Threat Part 2 confidential. Researcher was sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeated phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Okay, have you got the audio record? Emily?
Hi, Jesse. I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve. He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
These are new, I think.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very.
Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
That's a good question.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
Okay.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Okay.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just... wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
Damn it. His node. What?
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
I am not anyone's puppet, and I'm not doing those things. Nope, I have no idea.
Bye for now.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Okay. So we need to go back to the quarry entrance. That's what we're going through. We need to get through there on our current objective. Still more questions as they come through. Oh yeah, this is where we got up to. Let's have a quick look around. Oh yeah, I'm looking around for stuff. I'm just not seeing it. Thank you. Hold your friend for me. Apparently not. Okay. Hold him for me, would you? So apparently I'm not dying yet, which is a good thing. Nope, that's just another way around here. So, more material, thank you. Quarry equipment order. We need additional diving blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This black rock crap is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of block rock they want are outrageous for all the grief they're causing me. These fire breaks better stinking well work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Oh crap. But that didn't work right. And can't get through that. Oh, it's down there, okay. So I got a very, very bad problem there. Oh, hi! More spores. Great. I dropped into that, didn't I? Linda, I saw David last night. I was working late in the quarry when he stumbled out from behind some black rock. It looked like a hound. I called up to medical right away. He was half starved. He's been missing for 2 weeks, so I guess it's not a surprise. While I was waiting for someone to come and help, he kept telling me about some carvings. Something about an ancient tree. I couldn't really understand it. When the medics came, they brought security. They grabbed David and hauled him off. They interrogated me for a couple of hours about what David had told me. Anyway, I know you're on the next shift, so thought I'd leave this for you. He was your husband. You have a right to know. The way security was acting, I don't know if we're going to see David again. I'm so sorry, Linda. Burn this after you read it. B. Great. They must have been fun guys. Oh, how am I supposed to get past that thing? Like that. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, this raises up.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Holy crap. Excuse me for a second whilst I just do something here. Arcade. Nothing atmospheric. I don't know why, but in this one, we'll hide the player. And then sort of view that. Maybe not on atmospheric. Close the UI. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's views like that just seem to make me very, very happy. Okay, so I'm behind here. Okay, that doesn't do anything. There's an electrical point over there. Find the Black Rock Quarry. I think I found it. No smoking reminder. Really? All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still a part of the Bureau and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of second-hand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. It could cause an AWE. Thank you for your understanding. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh. So I had to go around that way anyway. That's just taking me back around to where I was. That didn't really get me anywhere. What? Explosives. Are they over there? I love that background right there, that is beautiful. Yeah. That works. There you go. There you go. Ooh, that did some damage. Yeah, hold on to that for me. Got the spinny guys again. Okay, that one hurt. I'll give you that. That actually really, really hurt. Where's the door? Yeah, that's them two bit. Where? I know you're there somewhere, but I'm not sure. Damn. In the head. Please tell me that's all of them. It's not. Come on. I saw him duck behind there. Oh, okay. two of them. Yeah, quarry incident. Regarding quarry operations, during my weekly safety inspection of the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of redacted. The whole team was redacted, unaligned, and staring in a uniform direction. We're sitting in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained redacted. For more than redacted minutes until I had to resort to literally redacted. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behaviour or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. 5583096. Okay, need one more. Seems to be all three of them. Well, that worked.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
The thing's back. Oh. There's actually two of them, which is not good. Can I possibly jump up here? Which way is that? Oh. That way. So I need to go up and around the outer edge, okay. Maybe up there. Man, I just went the completely wrong route. Is there anything over here? I mean, no. I'm not really seeing anything, so... What is that meant to do? But... crap. I need to go over there. There's two of them. Fast travel. Where have I got to go to? Not quarry entrance. Oh, this is actually being repaired. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Watch me get attacked the minute I get out of this bloody elevator. In the shelter, I don't think there's anything new in there. Hold that for me, please. Okay. Paranatural collection complete. Did I kill that other guy? I did. Maybe not. Whoa! Where the hell did you come? There you are. No, I knocked him down. Alright. Is he dead this time? Must be dead. Expecting to be attacked. Because that was not good. I almost died at that point. I mean, did I kill the other one? I think I did. Doesn't guarantee a damn thing though. Yeah, this. Forward counter? Oh, yes. Thank you. In any mode. Okay, cool. I can do that. I am here. Where do I even need to go? Marshall's going to be back in Central Executive. That's where I need to go. Because we have to get Black Rock and then go to Central Executive. Backtracking all the way through there is not a good thing to be doing. And Marshall.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries.
Sorry, listen to that.
She wants us to crack Darling.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them.